The power of cross-collaboration between teams just got a little bit more powerful. Join me for this tutorial and I show you how to set up seamlessly cross-collaboration within your various teams, allowing you to unlock more efficient internal workflows and business processes to help you to operate more productively. Hi, my name is Björn, I'm co-CEO of Resolution, and welcome to this tutorial of our Monday.com for Jira app. In this tutorial, I will show you how to create a successful connection between your Jira and Monday.com instance, how to successfully start the collaboration journey between teams, what happens when allowing all teams access to each other's data, and the benefits of Monday.com for Jira and how to use them for your advantage. But what are the pain points? Different teams make use of different platforms due to the nature of their needs, resulting into the use of different types of internal instances and the lack to get them connected. A constant need to ask other team members about the status of items via email or internal communication platforms become a task of its own, especially when you have to wait for them to reply before being able to continue. Not having access to all the information or data can result into communication gap, causing a team to be at risk for failure. Issues can quickly get lost or forgotten because the team has no way to tracking issues against the relevant items. Support teams fail because the operational teams do not have the tools to assist them by creating support tickets. By integrating Monday.com with Jira, you destroy the barrier between teams, allowing them to work more closely together, ultimately reaching their various goals more efficiently. No more waiting or internal replies. Teams can get to the core of the important project information by having all the integrated into their dedicated instances, which results into the increase of Jira and Monday.com adoption. Now, let's jump into Jira and see how to connect Monday.com with Jira. Download Monday.com for Jira and create the connection. In order to successfully connect Monday.com with Jira, you have to start by downloading the Monday.com for Jira app. You'll be able to find it either in the Atlassian Marketplace or the Monday.com Marketplace. You'll be able to find the links in the video description below. Once you have successfully downloaded the app, head over to the Jira instance and go to the Monday.com configuration, which can be found by navigating to Apps and then Manage Your Apps. From here, click on Configuration from the Monday.com section on the left-hand panel. Click on Create Connection. Give a name to your connection. From the Select Jira User Group selection, you can choose which users are allowed to connect to Monday.com with this connection by only allowing their specific user groups. This is a great way to ensure that only the right people can access Monday.com data. From there, you need to select the Jira project that you want to connect to. Now you can click on Next to proceed to the next step. In order for the connection to work between Jira and Monday.com, the app has to be installed on both instances. And in this step, we are adding the app to our Monday.com instance as well. Install the Monday.com for Jira app on your Monday.com instance by clicking on Add to Monday. In a new tab, you will be redirected to your Monday.com instance. Make sure you are in the correct Monday.com instance and select the workspace where the app needs to be installed to, followed by clicking on Install. Once the app is successfully installed on the Monday.com instance, head back to the Jira tab with the open Monday.com configuration window and click on Next. Review the details which you have entered and click on Authenticate, followed by clicking on Connect to your Monday.com account. Once you are redirected to your Monday.com instance, click on Authorize to complete this step. When you have successfully created the connection between Jira and Monday.com, you will see the success screen. Click on Continue to finalize the configuration. Once a connection has been completed, you will see the available connection screen, which tells you exactly which user groups and projects part of the connection between Jira and Monday.com. You can return to this page at any time to make changes to the connection by clicking on Edit Connection, or remove the connection by clicking on Disconnect. Now that the connection is successfully created, both Jira and Monday.com users are able to access each other's data, engage with it, and communicate with one another. The goal is to get these teams to collaborate more closely together, but doing so within their respective instances. Monday.com users can create Jira issues from Monday.com and link those issues to their items. And Jira users can access Monday.com boards and items and link it to their issues. Not only are they now able to access the necessary data, but they can communicate through comments and keep one another up to date more effectively. Let's create new Jira issues within the Jira project we have connected. I will then link the issue with a Monday.com board and item. Let me start first creating a support issue. I ensure the issue I am creating is in project I've linked. Then I write a summary for everyone involved to know that this is a support issue about distribution. Next, I make sure it has a due date for everyone to know when it is due. The following step is to add a description for the operations team to know that there is an open support request regarding the distribution. Now that I have completed the ticket creation process, I click Create and then View the issue. Once we have the issue open, we can now link Monday.com boards and items. I do so by clicking on the Monday.com for Jira icon. To link a Monday.com board, I click on Add Board, and it gives me an option to paste a shareable link. To get the shareable link, I open the relevant board in Monday.com and copy the shareable link from the Share section. Now I can go back to my open Jira issue and paste the shareable link into the text box, followed by clicking Embed. Once I have done that, I can give my board a name and select a relevant icon and then click on Save. The board will be displayed in the issue as a card. Click on the first two icons to view the board in a pop-up view or full page. The board name and the icon can also be edited by clicking on the pencil button or removed by clicking on the Remove button. Now I want to add some items to my Jira issue. With the Jira issue still open, I can click on Add Item from the Monday.com section, which is already available in the issue. I start by selecting my workspace and then I choose my Monday.com board that I want to get items from. Once that is done, I'm able to search for the necessary item to link the issue. And in this case, I want to use the distribution item, so select it and click OK to successfully embed it into my Jira issue. With my distribution item embedded in my Jira issue, I can see all of the necessary tables as shown in Monday.com. But the budget is not something I want to show, so I click on the pencil button to edit the view. Now I'm able to see which tables are selected to show. But because I don't want to show budget, I click on the X at the end of the budget to remove it from the view. Once it is removed, I click on the check mark to confirm my selection. Now I can see the distribution item embedded in my issue without the budget table being displayed. I noticed I have an unwanted item linked to my Jira issue and I want to remove it. So I click on the pencil button to make an edit. Now that the edit window is open, I can click the unlinked button to remove the unwanted item, followed by a checkmark button. Now I'm able to see only the board and the distribution item in the ticket. And I'm happy with this selection, so I can proceed. I want to notify my colleagues about the issue with the distribution support ticket, so I want to write them a comment on the Jira issue, which will be displayed on the distribution item view in Monday.com. I navigate to comments and write my comment, followed by clicking save. With the comment published, let's head over to our Monday.com instance to see what our process looks like there. Now that I have my Monday.com instance open, I can navigate to my desired board. And in this case, I'm making use of the board New Product Launch. Once I have the board open, I click the distribution item to open the item view. From the item view, I need to click on the plus to make sure I add the Jira Issues tab to my board in the order to engage with my linked Jira issues. Find the Jira Issues tab from the list and click on Add to Item. Now within the item view, we see the tab called Jira Issues with our linked Jira support issue. In the linked issue, I can see all of the necessary details about Jira, such as what it's about, as well as the status. I'm also able to interact with the comments. I see that there is one next to comments, so I click on it to see what comment was left. From the comment section, I can see the comment that was made on the Jira site. I can now respond to it and ask for more information or the actual status. I want to make some changes to the Jira issue, so I'm able to click on more options and select Edit. I add to the description the amount of product that we need to have distributed and click on Edit Issue to save my changes. Now that I have saved my changes, I realized that I need to add another Jira support issue to the distribution item. So I do so by clicking Link Jira Issue. I know that the issue exists in Jira, so I will be linking an existing issue by selecting the project products from the first dropdown, followed by the desired existing issue alternative transport to be arranged from the second dropdown. Once I'm happy with the selection, I click Add Issue to add Jira issue to my item. From the Jira Issues tab, I'm also able to view the newly added issues directly above the issue that was linked previously. I have other items that also require assistance from support, which means that I will have to create a Jira issue for that item, as I know that the issue does not exist yet. I navigate to my other item, in this case manufacturing item, and click on Open the item view. In the Jira Issue tab, I can see that I have no Jira issues linked, so I click on Link Jira Issues, followed by Add New Issue to create a new Jira issue. I completed the Jira issue form with all the relevant details that I want the support team to know about and assign it to the relevant person before clicking on Update. Now that all of the fields are updated, I click on Create Issue to successfully create the Jira issue and link it to my item. I can now see this issue is linked to my item, and now that the responsible person will get notified in Jira that a new task has been assigned to him. Now that I have shown you how to connect a team from Monday.com with the Jira team, you too can bridge the gap between your teams and create the cross-collaboration experience that will help any business perform more productively. Remember, this is only one example and how this integration can help one business. The possibilities are endless, and you can customize it according to your specific business needs. And there you have it. You have finished watching this tutorial and connecting Monday.com with Jira. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you try that, please send your suggestions and we'll be happy to keep improving the product. Thanks for watching. Cheers.